do not expect the fourth player from Ulf to still be alive on the other edge. Dear me, we are surfing here over on the docks. And Thunder Talk are currently dealing with the tsunami. Okay.
Side shift. They have to push out, so they're going to have to leave here as well. This does mean that they can just fully disengage and look to leave these solos to their own devices. But that's going to be difficult because you've got Virtus.pro and Kara who are going to know all about what's happening here.
Quick knock from OG down towards Virtus.pro. I mean, it's a good time to be doing it as the circle starts to close inwards. But Voston with an immediate response over towards that top side gets a good shot over towards the tanky, leaving just him and Aru there. And the question is whether Virtus.pro even want to go for a wraparound on that side. I mean, OG has to call for some slight reinforcements here.
I mean, it is good news, I think, on the north side for OG. And they've got enough to play with. That cover, that re-knock over towards Virtus.pro. They didn't need to get the flush there. They just needed to slow Virtus.pro down, force them into an unfavorable fight. Tourniquet may have bit the dust, and he will indeed go down to the nade from AJ. Only the one player to go down from Thunder Talk, and it could have been worse. But Eren really bided his time well there. He played the time perfectly, and actually maybe afforded an opportunity to have a chance to get another point or two.
Yeah, currently we're in the top 10, so 3 more teams would have to go down before we start hitting placement points. DRX holding on to their position quite nicely as GS attempted to assault their position. Hyunbin on the top stairs looking for Icon right now.
In the meantime, the roll-up Virtus.pro is getting dismantled on that northwest side. Unfortunately, there is a knock sent back over towards them. GS finally going down there, but it is going to be OG holding quite well. The reses, though, are starting to come through. There's the first flush coming in, and there is, unfortunately, the re-knocks coming in from Virtus.pro. They stop, though. They move sideways, move laterally on the fight, and OG not going to be able to connect these nades if they haven't spotted it. Will they put them in the right place here as the nades bob forwards? Not quite on the target. Haven't seen the retreat here, but AJ, Thunder Talk, they're all sailing on in. Virtus.pro now have another team, and the vehicles swinging around wildly. What is going on? OG, move in, get these knocks, get these points here, because Thunder Talk are moving the slivers of HP.
Going down?
Virtus.pro go down, and 3 players from Thunder Talk still stand tall, but OG, they've taken a knock. What have Thunder Talk just done? What?
I mean, DRX were taking shots across the way at OG whilst that all was unfolding. I don't know how Thunder Talk gets away with it, but they absolutely do. AJ with the run down the vehicle, smearing VP across the fields. And now AKOP trying to get his HP bar back up again. A nade sent across towards the tree, slightly lagging behind the rest of the team. A nade sent along the edge of the blue here could be devastating. And it is close, but not close enough.
Going to be able to find it there, stepping out towards the blue. Thunder Talk get back in the vehicles, playing true chaos strategy there on the roll up to VP. There was nothing they could do, it seemed. He's going to be running out of ordnance fairly soon. Drops the last, covers his retreat with that flash. That's going to allow Thunder Talk to disengage. Play on as 3 from here, which is crazy. Kara, I don't think they're going to be able to do the same thing, but I don't think they need to. With the circle as it sits, they keep in on the south side, and they may be able to find a chicken dinner this time around where they couldn't quite before.
Yeah, it's a very strong position, but again, we are still going out into open ground now. I think OG's got to be a little bit careful because DRX knows exactly where they're playing from, but know they need to move down towards that south side. So DRX looking to set themselves up early or just rotate into the building along the way from Kara. Lewis does have a nade. Marceau sets himself up. It's a bit of a short lob, but it's on target. Soez gets knocked out with a nade to the forehead.
Hits him with the swift underarm there. Nice little knockdown, nearly getting Hyunbin. The pan coming in clutch there to stop the DX Xavier shots. The shots from across the way, taking him down on the rooftop. A really difficult res to go for. If you have to drop down, it's bad news. DRX have been able to get a lot of elims so far this match. It seems like they heard me call them a little bit cowardly last time around. They're already up to 10 here, blank. And they want to add 4 more to the tally. See if they can break records themselves as they move on forwards. The flash comes through. The nade goes through to the back. Hyunbin goes 1-for-1 on the trade. The DRX have the flash sent their way. Drops down in the middle. Lewis holding the back lines, and there's only the 1 player for DRX faced off against 2 on the inside.
Thunder Talk just rock straight up over towards DXAV and handle them. This is so weird from Thunder Talk, considering it's a very different style of gameplay from them we're used to seeing. Good nade from Nate T himself over towards Singh, leaving Thunder Talk, I believe, just on the final player now, as OG remains stalwart on that north side.
They can get the reses in the shack for Thunder Talk, though. There are still 2 of those available. The question is, does DXAV have a nade? Stow Kara on this hold. Poser is down, but they're getting that rezzed up very quickly. DRX slowed it all the way out here. You can see they're on 10 elims still, but with only 2 players, the wind's been knocked out of them just a little bit. QXZ wants to try and drop down there, and he will get the shot. Over at the Poser, the relock is strong. Gonna keep Kara from overwhelming them on the repeats here. He goes in for more. He wants to find another, but there's his teammate going down. Lewis steps out, put into a shotgun, a barrel straight into his face, and Lewis goes down as well. They will finally take him down, but they lose a player, and they have to get these reses fast, Blank.
Over the top, tries to thread it in towards the shack, but a good shot from AKOP will take down Sighting almost instantaneously as well. They got to figure out how they want to play this one out, because again, for OG, they are passing through open ground. I think for Thunder Talk, they desperately want to get rid of DXAV, but Nate, immediate reposition from his side. This is a good survival play for him. Again, DXAV has been on the receiving end of survival plays for quite some time now. We haven't seen a truly dominant game from DXAV just yet.
It's disappointing as well, given their prowess, given their record this year. They've had a really, really strong showing, but it's just not coming through yet in the Gauntlet. We'll see what more they can do. Nades being thrown out by Thunder Talk still.
It's good,
actually. They got anything left, and they find an opening. You're kidding me. Thunder Talk just seem untouchable here. Nading Aru off the tree, doing a lot of damage. That's going to be unresable now. The rotate out wide. AKOP needs to stand tall. Will be able to do 1 and a second as well. The double knockdown, but across the way, there's still a 3rd player for Thunder Talk going. It's all up the WizGod. It looked like OG might have had the game under control there, but Kara now with the numbers advantage.
I'm just so confused of what Thunder Talk's doing in this game. Sighting sending it out again over towards OG. It's like a completely different type of Thunder Talk this game. Nate maybe going for the 1v3. CEO's able to put him down, fires him from the company, and at least will be able to remain up and present. WizGod moves up, and in the meantime was able to take down Thunder Talk. Now, it's a 1v1 technically, as the blue continues to push in.
I think they've got time to get these reses off Blank. The blue zone's not going to move for a couple more seconds. They may just be able to get through. Marso will heal. Poser will be able to get up and step out for another sight line. Unlikely that Poser's going to be able to heal, though. Actually, they might still have time here. They do. Goodness me. This means a full 3 for WizGod to be able to have to deal with here, and he doesn't have any nades in hand. With a nade, this could go a different way, but I feel like WizGod might be able to find 1 or 2, but the 3, I'm not sure. Marso goes out, drops the smoke train towards him. They know exactly which rock he's on. As soon as they get in range, they don't have the nade either. Steps out, and that's a little sliver of HP taken away, and he doesn't have any meds to play with. This is nasty.
Big stun grenade. WizGod just has to hide it out for the time being, but it's looking close. Can WizGod close this down? It's looking slightly unlikely. Regardless, he has been through the war zone this game and will go out valiantly, but it will be Kara to come off from a 2nd place and 19 points into a chicken dinner. What a sweep from these guys.
With 11 elims, they find another game really, really strong. It felt like they were the winners in that last match. Yeah, it's really quite impressive how they were able to do it, but I have no idea just what what happened there for Thunder Talk. I'm sure the analysts do.
Okay, that's the back chicken dinner, Max fan. What we've been waiting for.
Hey, Kara, back-to-back win. Nip2.
I mean, yeah, they had 5 now, 21 at 46 in 2 games, Max, man. Wow. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, even their talks
trio, Aaron, and of course we did have a Tony K coming in from the arena, also getting the clutch. Maybe they're getting almost comfortable. They're doing some big plays, but you know what? As of right now, it's enough because they still are first with 111 points, 3 wins. Thunder Talk, yeah, they're done. They're in. You're the first.